Hello class, I wanted to go over with you your next assignment, which is the Education Brochure Pamphlet Project. This assignment you can use Microsoft Publisher, and if you don't have Publisher, it can now be done if you have a updated version of Microsoft Word, and if you're an Apple user, you can also use Word in Apple. Okay, the goal of this assignment is to create a tri-fold brochure on a pamphlet on a healthcare nursing topic that you used in your library or database assignment. Now, don't be alarmed if your assignment was directed at a nurse. You just are going to educate the public because this is an assignment that is consumer driven. And what that means is that a consumer is going to be educated using your pamphlet on whatever your topic is. Okay, so you already did the research, so now it's time to do the brochure. A trifold brochure is what we see here. It folds into 3 parts, and it has a front and a back, and all of the areas are populated. So I'm going to click on this template, which opens up my brochure, and you hit create. Okay, so as you can see from here, this would be one panel, this would be the second panel, and this would be the third panel. And as I scroll down, I then have another 3 panels. So there's a total of 6 panels that you must populate. Please be sure that you plot out your information so that it flows accordingly once the brochure is folded into the trifold. Again, with all these other assignments that we've done to date, we have overused a lot of the resources for developing the project. And the same will be for the brochure. And that is just to get you familiar with how to use all of the styles and fonts, etc. So this assignment calls for you to use at least 2 fonts and at least 1 change in font format, such as a drop cap or word art. So if you go to the top, by going to insert, you can find word art and drop cap and ways to change the font of your assignment. Your brochure should be easy to read, and the use of bolds is appropriate and preferred. Your font should be no smaller than 12. There should be graphic images in all sections, and I'm going to show you an example. This is an example of a brochure done by a student. This is the first 3 folds, and as I scroll down, you will see the subsequent folds. Okay, so the last part of your project is to look at the reading level. Now, because this is a medical brochure and you may have medical terminology, it may be difficult for you to get the wording within the reading level of grade 7 or less. What you need to do is use a separate document that shows you how to calculate the SMOG results. And you will find that in eCampus under course content, and it will be labeled SMOG. The SMOG readability formula tells you exactly what to do, and you have to submit this as a separate document. You're going to count 10 sentences in a row near the beginning of your material, in the middle of your material, and at the end. If you have a total of 30 sentences, yours might not be that big. You have to count every word with 3 more syllables in each group of sentences, even if the same word appears more than once. You add the total number of words counted and use the SMOG conversion table to find the grade level. Word counting rules include a sentence is any group or words ending with a period, exclamation point, or question mark. Words that are hyphenated count as 1. You read numbers out loud to decide the number of syllabi, and you count abbreviation as the whole word they represent. And then you're using a table, the SMOG conversion table, you will be able to tell the grade level. Now you may have to change the wording of your brochure to get it into a grade 7 or less reading level and repeat the exercise for SMOG. At the conclusion of the exercise, if you feel that there are some technical words that you really can't decrease, what you are to do is to highlight those words that you feel that you cannot eliminate from your brochure and that go beyond the reading level. And then you need to explain in the Word document that particular word and why you had difficulty with changing it or the rationale behind it. Okay? Right here is the grading rubric again. You get a point if you use the proper template, which is a trifold. Your information should be relevant and the brochure should be pleasing to the eye. So you don't want to overload the brochure with too many words. 2 fonts and 1 change in font formatting is the technical component. You're to use imagery and bullets to emphasize your points. This is the SMOG submission we already talked about, and any references or citations that you feel are necessary. And of course, grammar, spelling, typos, etc. are counted in the 10-point scale. So again, this is just a sample of a brochure created by a student for this particular assignment. Some of the criteria may have changed from semester to semester, but it gives you an idea of what I'm looking for. There would be 2 pages to the document because it is a 6-sided trifold. So when you put all this information together, you have information on the back and the front. I hope this helps you, and if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Thank you. Bye.